Hey, what is up you amigos? My name is SuperRebel and welcome back to another Far Cry 4 video. Today we're going to be talking about underwater combat and extreme weather conditions in Far Cry 4. So it's definitely going to be a really awesome video, and if you do go into enjoying it, please do punch that like button down below. It would be really appreciated if we can get something over 100 plus likes. But either way, sit back, relax and grab a snack, and without further ado, let's get straight into today's video. So, underwater combat is actually a feature that was requested by a lot of people to Ubisoft to put into Far Cry 3. And unfortunately, as you are aware, Ubisoft didn't put this feature in Far Cry 3, which did kinda suck but didn't at the same time, because of course we can still go underwater, but we just couldn't use our knives or our fists. Now, as I mentioned a few seconds ago, this was a feature that was requested by a lot of people, but after the game was out, people were making forums up saying how they understood why Ubisoft didn't add this feature in the game. And it got people responding how combat should really stay on the island and not underwater. Now, I'm going to have to disagree with this point because I, in my opinion, think underwater combat is something really needed in the Far Cry series, especially considering that there are sharks and other animals as well roaming around. Like, it's just something that is definitely gonna make sense in the game. It's not gonna be a feature that is gonna be there and people are gonna be like, oh, why is this there when there isn't any reason for it? So for example, if there wasn't sharks in Far Cry 3 or just overall in the Far Cry series and Ubisoft added underwater combat, then fair enough, you can say it was pointless because you're not really going to use underwater combat if there's nothing underwater. But with that said, of course Ubisoft are most likely definitely going to add sharks and crocodiles back into Far Cry 4. And I know we haven't really seen anything so far on the water life in this game, but if we do go back to Far Cry 3, like I mentioned, that is when we first saw the sharks and crocodiles, so it would kind of be a bit weird if Ubisoft were to just suddenly remove these animals into Far Cry 4, like, especially as well considering as time goes along you really want to make your game a bit more realistic as well. So that's why I think pretty much sharks and crocodiles are most likely definitely going to be making an appearance back in Far Cry 4. And you never know, they may even add some more underwater creatures as well, like octopuses. I don't know, that might seem a bit random, but you never know, because Ubisoft are full of surprises. But either way, this is why I think underwater combat is a feature that is really needed in the series, because it would definitely come in handy as well. And even if you're not able to use a knife underwater, I really think you should have that option where you can use your fists, especially against sharks as well. But I would love to hear what your thoughts are on underwater combat. Like, is it something that you would like to see make an appearance or not? Let me know right now down in the comment section below. And now moving on to the next topic, which is extreme weather conditions. And believe it or not, this was something requested by a lot of people as well, back in Far Cry 3. So when I say extreme weather conditions, I just mean extreme weather that is going to affect you in some sort of way. Now let's just say for example it's raining really heavy and you're driving in your car. I want it to affect you in some sort of way, like you make your driving a lot more challenging. So if it's raining really heavy, of course, let's just say for example when you come to a corner, it's going to be like 1,000 times more harder to turn that corner because it's kind of going to be a bit more slippery and stuff like that. Therefore maybe causing your vehicle to flip over. I think that'll be pretty cool, and maybe even if you're outside your vehicle, and I'm not too sure if this is really 100% possible, but like I said, if it's raining really heavy, maybe it can kind of affect your gun in some sort of way, like maybe your gun can jam like it did back in Far Cry 2. I really think that would be awesome as well. I want just the weather to overall affect the way you drive, maybe the way you shoot or something along those lines. I really just want it to have an impact on the way you play the game. But what are your thoughts on this? Make sure you guys let me know because I really love to read what your ideas are as well. And if you have a specific topic that you would like me to talk about for this game, make sure you leave that below as well. But either way, it's that time where I go really off topic with a really random question, which is if you could add one sort of underwater animal into Far Cry 4, which underwater animal would it be? Make sure you guys let me know right now in the comment section below, and I will leave my answer below too. But either way, this does bring today's video to an end, and I really hope you guys enjoyed this one. And if you are new to this channel, thank you for stopping by. Please do hit that subscribe button below to stay up to date with the latest in Far Cry 4 news, ideas, updates, and all that good stuff. That would be really appreciated. And of course, you will become an amigo and part of the amazing, awesome, beautiful team. But either way, I will see you guys in my next video, which will be tomorrow. But until then, I hope you have an awesome day, and adios amigos.